Alright, oh, the numbers are off for this channel. Oh no, they are. Alright, yeah, Threaded, if you could hop over. And do our percepting. Where are my tanks? This is Golem side. If you haven't done it before, it's pretty simple. We have, you can see over the walls, we have 4 rooms with colored pads in them, and we need matching dead colored golems on each of them. So you can see that we have 2 blues and 2 greens. They each go through a cycle of color changes by casting Metamorphosis. So we will move each of these golems. The 2 greens will go into the north rooms, the 2 blues will go into the south rooms. This makes sure that each golem only needs to transform 0 or 1 times. So we need 1 tank on each of the golems. If you should have... So if my tanks come over here, I see Johnny's on 1, Panini's on 1. Bye, are you tanking also? No, you're white mage. Okay, Boomy, do you want to pick a golem? And then Leona's got one. Alright. Leona, do you want to take the green one? Alright. So each of these golems needs to go to the pads. Johnny will be going to the blue room. And was it Panini will be going to the white room. And then Boomy will be going to the red room, and Leona will be going to the green room. I do need 1 Fizz range to go with Boomy, because Boomy's golem will be turning red, and it will tether to him after it does its first transformation, and he will not be able to interrupt any later Metamorphosis casts, because it'll hit him for a lot of damage. Each of the blue golems needs tank either needs to use a med kit, or they need to have a healer do a Asuna them, because the blue golems will each apply a heavy bleed to them that'll kill them really quick. So if a healer from their party, it looks like we've got that covered.
I've got a med kit on already.
Alright. And then... yeah, so Panini and Boomy will need to allow their golems to cast Metamorphosis once to change colors, and then Johnny and Leona need to interrupt all the casts of Metamorphosis that they see. Oh, Leona, you're Dragoon. Oh, I thought you were a warrior there. I missaw what your weapon. Where's my other tank? I guess it's me. I'll take green then. Threaded, you know what you're doing in the hallway, right? So
Do you want me to just blow up the middle one and then go Percept the other 2? Or the other one?
yeah, we got one in southwest, which is what, blue room? Yeah. So who's going blue is T-Bone. T-Bone, you're on warrior, so you can just pop your trap with your home gang.
Alright.
You run in. It'll be either in front of or behind the blue pad when you run in. If the trap's in red, Boomy can't pop it because he needs to save his invuln for when we kill red on the pad. So he'll just need to avoid it if it's in there. If it's in my room, I'll pop it with my invuln, and then I'll need a penny because I'm a Dark Knight.
I can just run mid and then run into northwest, and like it doesn't matter if I don't Percept it. If it explodes, we'll know.
Okay. Let's see. Everything else is going to be pretty straightforward. The rest of you will all form a DPS ball, and you'll go from blue room to white room to green room to red room, and I'll be calling that out. The only thing the rest of you will need to worry about is the white golem will cast Compaction at 30% HP. We need to kill it before that goes off, or it'll heal to full. It'll just slow us down a bit. So once the traps are taken care of, you can all move into your rooms, or blue room, and start killing that. Is anything I'm missing? I think that's it. Who's with Boomy for a fizz range? Did I have that? Somebody for that? Need a dancer or a bard or... Okay, Ren, you're going to take care of that. Alright, Ren, you're going to interrupt all of the metamorphosis casts after the first one, which will turn to red. When it turns to red, you need to wait for Boomy to hit it with a ranged attack first, because whoever hits it first when it's red will get tether aggro, and you can't change that. So if you want to survive, just let Boomy hit it first after it's red, and then you can interrupt any casts from there. Any questions? Oh, sounds like we're good to go then. So,
As a healer, did I have any special responsibilities?
oh, I need somebody else to do haul trash. That's what I'm forgetting about. As a healer, if one of your tanks is on the blue, you need to make sure that the bleed cuts off of them. Otherwise, I'll just need a benediction if I have to pop a trap. Other than that, just keep people in your party topped off.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Scenari. Yeah, when we get to Red Golem, we'll need to make sure that Boomy can get it onto the pad, because he'll have to use his Invulner to get it on the pad, because he'll be cutting it around without it hitting him at first. So we'll just need to hold our DPS when it's slow until he gets on the pad, and I'll be calling that out. Let's see what else. Yeah, north and the north door and south door will be spawning golems on their pads, just brown ones, and they just need somebody to attack and hold them there. So started after you do traps, can you get north? Yeah, so Third will take north, and then I need one DPS to handle the south ones at the entryway door. They don't hit all that hard, and one of your party healers can make sure you're topped up. Adara, okay. So yeah, you'll just be hitting everything as they come off the pad so that they tether onto you, and they don't go into the green golem room where I'll be. Because the green golem eats other golems, but it's really easy to keep them out, so it's not an issue usually. Alright. I can do ready checks then. And yeah, make sure your food and re-razor's ready. Alright, Lisa, you can tell me your party's ready, F's ready, D's ready. Just waiting on E. Alright, if you're golem tank, make sure your tank stance is on. And Highlander's gonna start a countdown. I'll open the door when it finishes. Golem tanks, make sure to use Provoke because they don't take damage right away when they're next to each other and have purple tethers in between.
It's in northeast somewhere.
Alright, that's a place I can take that. Alright, so DPS should be DPSing down the blue golem. Looks like you're already on that. Make sure that, yes, white and red both transform, so all further casts of Metamorphosis can be interrupted. as you're DPSing down white, just be ready to use your burst when it hits 30% to make sure compaction doesn't go off, but that should be pretty easy. Alright, good work. Now move on to green. Alright, now move on to red, start DPSing it down. When it gets low, then we'll need let me interrupt. Get it onto the pad with this vulnerability. Alright, hold DPS, Boomy and Vuln bring it onto your pad. Alright, kill it. Alright, we're good to go. Come in the middle. We want to drag the ads in the middle. They're going to start casting Demolish, which can be stunned or slept, or just AoE them down quickly. And we're just waiting on Slime side to see if they finish, because they have a longer job than us.
Don't spam Holy.
Yeah, don't spam Holy because they'll build up stun immunity. Alright, there we go. Is anyone dead? D's clear. I get a clear from ENF. Looks like all good. But we can't raise anyone if we leave.
Traffic has main taking? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna put a little one of these on you.
The Highlander was all my. I was just the hallway monitor. Alright, for a quick rundown of Trinity Seeker, the most important mechanic we have to worry about is paying attention to the relative facing of Trinity Seeker and Fourfold Mercy. As an example, I will call out Fourfold Mercy as follows: front, front, back, back. We will be doing it relative to where Trinity Seeker is facing, so as you see, Trinity Seeker is facing us. For the front, front, back, back, we'll be in front of Trinity Seeker for 2 cleaves, and then we'll go behind Trinity Seeker for 2 cleaves. This callout can be front, back, back, front, can be left, left, right, right, or anything in between. So please, the most important thing you need to pay attention to is where Trinity Seeker is facing for the relative callouts. I will be telling you to go to Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Delta to preemptively position ourselves for if we are hiding behind a barrier or getting knocked in front of a barrier. Please pay attention to those calls as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll look away from one of those numbers and you'll get away from one of those numbers for Seasons of Mercy, I believe it's called. Other than that, everything can be called out. Pay attention to callouts. If you have any questions, let me know. When you are ready, cross the purple line.
If you have not popped food yet, now you need to.
If you are not the main tank, turn your tank stance off.
Who's our main backup tank if Traffica dies somehow?
I can back up tank.
Okay, because that I have complete faith in Traffica, but
You might not have faith in Traffica's healers.
Just waiting on a few people to cross the purple line, and then we will start. Thank you.
Delubrum has plenty of experience at solo healing these fights for about half the fight.
Countdown 20. Starting off with a fourfold mercy. Back, front, back. Be near the boss's hitbox. Cross forward. Cross to the back. Look away from 4. Get away from 2. Away from 2. 2 is danger. Everyone in the hitbox. Everyone inside the hitbox. Inside the hitbox. You will die. Get away from the bad. Get away from Traffica. Away from the tank once again. Be knockback or hide. Break chains and hide. Hide behind a barrier. Hide behind a barrier. Hide behind a barrier.
you got balls, Kenart.
Alright, Ifrit dashes and knockback or hide. Move to 1, go to 1. Go clockwise to the next barrier and hide behind the barrier. Hide behind this barrier over here. Hide, hide, hide. Everyone stack on 2. Everyone stack on 2. Sand or stone, sand or stone, get ready. Oh, we're baiting line AoEs first. Out of the bad. Stand on brick. Brick or stone. Next will be brick or stone. Sand or brick and earth shakers. If you have a mark, go away from the party. Stand on sand. If you have a mark, go away from the party. Marks away, 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 away. Marks away from the party, away from the party. Do not hang out on the party, or that will happen. Get out of the lines. Raid Y. Next will be enter cards. Be diagonal to the boss. Be diagonal to the boss. Okay. Start at 4. Start at 4. Move clockwise. We will be doing right, right, left, left relative to the boss. Get to the boss's hitbox. Right, right, left, left. Cross. Look away from 1. Get away from 2. All the way south is safe. Break chains. If you die, make sure to repop your re-razor. Right, right, left, left on the boss. Stone or sand. Stand on sand. Right, right, left, left. Stand on sand. Move across. Stand on brick. Thank you, sirens. Really appreciate it. Stand on sand. Look away from 4. Move away from 1. Alpha is safe. Everyone into the boss's hitbox. Healer LB3s are coming up. Inside the boss's hitbox. LB is up, stand in the middle and use it. LB3. Healer LB3s. We're getting knocked into a barrier, get knocked towards Alpha. We're watching the clone. Knocked towards Alpha. On the clone, it will be left, left, right, right. Get to the clone. Left, left, right, right. Right, cross, cross. Kill the boss.
One perma, 2 on top of each other. Oh, and Solemn under the dead boss.
If you see your personal spoils box, that is yours. Make sure to pick it up. Do not go forward unless you are a perception user. And do not pet the Dahu if you see the Dahu.
The traps in the hallway were nice, at least.
If you need to
Yeah.
buff the duelist, it's Talon,
Yeah.
so buff them.
Gave me that cure 4.
I don't even know if anyone in A has Cure 4.
Azalea does, and they're on
Oh,
Elder.
perfect. Perfect.
Once Azalea gets over here, we can do the Dervish cure 4.
Azalea, go to the... Yeah, there you go. Duelist room. They're not coming, Talon.
Azalea. Oh well. Aruna, just give me the Dervish, and I'll do with that.
Azalea's on the way.
Azalea's
Oh.
on the way now.
Okay. They can hit me with cure 4, and I'll run in. Hit me with cure 4, and I'm gone. All right. Bye.
Bye bye. Good luck.
Wait, we all
Believe
got,
in you,
we all
Talon.
got the
You
great
got
day.
it.
Interesting.
How did we get
Yeah,
him
how
when
did
we're so
Kadar know?
far away?
Kadar was in the arena and didn't get it. I think everyone else did.
Didn't get what?
We all got
Bravery.
from the cast. You didn't.
Range is
That's
Because
huge.
you were in the arena.
Oh, I was like staying back in the Trinity secret place for a while.
Okay. Traffica, you can do your fun little countdown, but just so everyone knows about Dahu, if you get a marker above your head, you're going to go to 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on how many orbs are above your head. It'll be a fire spit. The boss will cast it. Pay attention to the cast bar on the boss. Remember, 1, 2, 3, and 4. At those markers, you're going to be standing next to a lion. Give that lion a hug and lay it to death peacefully. It'll create safe spots that we get knocked into.
Yeah, killing the lions more important than killing him. Getting
When
anywhere.
these shell, say something.
When you are ready, cross the purple line. Okay. You're up, Traffica.
All right. 41, 17, 9. What?
Watch the circles. Do not be in the boss's hitbox. Out of the circles. Not be in the boss's hitbox. Boss is gonna dash. Do not be in front of the boss. Boss is gonna dash again. Go towards the dash. We're dodging a fire breeze.
Okay, this little bitch.
It's a weird dash.
Good job, Talon.
Oja, revenge.
Fast as hell.
Speed kill.
We got Spit Flames, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to your markers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to your markers. Dodging a few more things. Go left and then right into the AoE. Right, right, right. Get knocked into a safe spot.
Oh, this bitch.
5 breaths. Dodging 5 breaths. 1. 2 is safe. You don't have to move from 2 unless you want to. This is the part of the fight where we keep Traffica alive. Don't let Traffica die.
Wait, we didn't have to keep Traffica alive the rest of the fight?
Exactly.
Thanks for that joke, Dad.
Do another set of fire spits. Watch your markers. Do not be in the boss's hitbox. Going right and then left into the AoE. Go left into the AoE. One, 2, 3, and 4. If you're a tank and you have a marker above your head, go south. Everyone else is going north to the safe spot. Go north to the safe spot. Markers go south.
Use your cooldowns. Use cooldowns and then you have them.
Five spits. Or 5 breathes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead.
Is there a way to avoid getting caught in what just happened there, where we had to dodge and then the puddles were in the way of us going back across? Or will there always be time to get back across if you just go straight through? Because we had the left-right with the puddles directly as a line across the middle.
That just happens like that every time.
Yeah,
Just
if
don't be in
not
melee
current.
to be safer.
yeah,
Okay.
if you're ranged or a caster, you can go to Narnia and you'll be basically fine so long as you just get out.
Yeah.
It wasn't that big a deal either. Like, I was able to dodge it without any issues. You just run through.
Even if you
Okay,
just take
so
one
times
stack compared to J King 2, just take one
Yeah.
stack that you can't avoid and then just dodge the rest. You'll be okay.
Sure.
Speaking of things, I need to borrow Puddin for a second. Where are you at? Where is Puddin? There's Puddin. Let me give Puddin a lick here.
And just start in Spellforge too.
Oh, I mean,
We'll start at like 30 seconds to a minute before we pull.
Sure. Just warming up.
Yeah.
You're
A, B, and C, 1, 2, and 3. A and 1 are main tanks. B and Bravo and 2 are off tanks for turrets. Charlie and 3, you are the second Orspite tanks. For these purposes, I will just explain the Orspite tanks. During the last part of this fight, there will be an Orb Phase, there will be Aura Spears at the north, and an Aura Spear at the south. Main tanks will be getting to the top of the aggro list before the Aura Spear dies. For the first check, when the Aura Spear dies, there will be a marker above your head. Before the marker dissipates, use your invuln. There will be another set of spears. Charlie and 3 tanks will be getting to the top of the aggro list for those aura spheres. The marker will go above your head, and you will use your invuln to not die. Make sure that you have your tank stance on, and you're hammering your ranged attacks to get to the top of the aggro list. If you don't, some random poor person will die. Bravo and Charlie, number 2 and Bravo know what they're doing, so we're not going to worry about that. Dispel users.
Tanks 1 and 2 get the first order spears.
Oh, because the main tanks?
South. Yes.
Okay.
Because we'll be done main tanking by that point. And
Oh
then,
yeah, that's right.
1 and 2 marked with the no marker will be second order spears.
Osley!
3 will be south. So if you're a Dispel user, you're on Delta. We have Dispel users. We need more Reflect users. We need at least 6 Reflect users.
Oh.
And these will be for reflecting orbs. A, B, and C are north orbs. 1, 2, and 3 are south orbs. Goes A, B, C, D, E, F. According to this lovely diagram I'm going to post. If this diagram doesn't make sense and you don't know what you're doing, let me know. Do we have a 1 reflector?
Oh, you do.
Number 1
right.
reflector.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'll steal it.
Thank you. Okay, if reflectors know what they're doing and they don't have any questions, I can move on.
Sorry, real quick, where did he post that diagram? Sorry.
Oh, it's in raid chat.
Thank you.
No worries. Are you a reflector?
Unsure.
A couple of mechanics just to preview. During Warrior and Knight, there will be a tether to go to Wind or Lightning phase. About the time we're resolving that mechanic, we are going to have to hug the Knight. We'll go to the Knight, and then we'll either hug the Knight or we will go away from the Knight, depending on, and we will be positioned for the safe quarter. There will be thorns around the Knight. There will be 1 quarter that does not have a thorn. That is the safe side. We will either run away from the Knight or we will hug the Knight on the safe side. For Soldier and Gunner, there is a Mustadio mechanic phase. It'll be a half circle with an open part of that circle. You're going to put into your open circle towards the gunner and hopefully at the middle. If the gunner is not at the middle, we will tell you where to point. But you will point it at the gunner towards the middle, at the safe spot. And then there will be turrets on your left and right hand sides. Make sure you are in the middle of the turret. Do not be close. Do not be in between two turrets. Let me grab the picture real quick. Posted a picture of it in raid chat.
Yeah, wiggle check, people.
Yeah, wiggle check.
You say that like I ever stop running around.
If anyone has any questions about that, let me know.
Yeah, this is my first time here, so how does that work?
Make your Pac-Man eat the bullet. You'll point it towards the center first, the open side, and then you want to line up with just one turret and point your open side towards that afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be around us, like in the one Ivalis boss.
Yeah.
It's like that Iblis boss.
Oh, okay.
Open side towards the turret.
boss.
Yes. Make your Pac-Man eat the bullets.
Okay.
When I first saw that mechanic, I was really pissed off because I had no idea what that meant at all. I was like, how am I supposed to know what this means, SC? What the hell?
You learn.
Bring
By
out
that.
new mechanics on my watch? No way.
It's almost like they have a description in the debuff.
I can't read. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Other than that,
Did we do the
healers in your
spells?
parties, you have Steel Sting or Spellforge. Cast Spellforge on your melees and cast Steel Sting on your casters.
Yeah, that's a good question. I like not dying to warriors. Dispel, do we have somebody with Dispel up?
Yeah, we have a few people with Spell.
At least 3. Can you remind me when I'm gonna need to do I automatically reapply the Spellforge, or do I need to wait for the call to reapply?
Wait for the call, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, wait for the call.
Cool.
You can cast it pre-pull though.
Yeah.
D does not have a Spellforge.
You want to come stand next to the bug?
Yeah.
If you want. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, if you need Spellforge, stand on the D. If you need Steel Sting, stand on the B or the Bravo. Once you are ready, stand across the purple line, and we will start.
And food check.
You need at least 10 minutes of food. If you have less, make sure you pop it now.
Okay. We have our tanks for tanking the initial part of the phase. Make sure you have your tank stance on. If you're in front of a soldier or a queen person. I'm going to do a countdown to 20. Good luck.
Both of the main tanks, either spell Steel Sting or Spellforge Adult. Make sure to apply them.
Group them up. A little bit tighter. Raid whites. This will disappear. If you are not a main tank, turn your tank stance off. Knight in the middle, warrior to the east side of the arena. Click off purple.
Tank one need.
For the bomb mechanic, we're getting to the outside of the arena. Do not be in line with the knight. Tethers to big. Be at the outside of the arena. Tethers to big. Do not be in line with the knight. If you are on the ground, go to an explosion. Go to an explosion. Knight is a bit high. Focus on the knight.
Spell warrior soon.
It's a spell warrior now. Grade wide. Knight is still fairly high. Please focus the knight. Okay, they're even. Tethers to wind. If you have a tether, go to wind.
Oh god, I don't know where wind is.
You'll
What's
see
that?
it.
It'll be like a little tornado. No. Go towards the knight. Go north of the knight. North of the knight is safe. Do not be near the knight. North of the knight is safe. Spell the warrior. Spell the warrior. Spell the warrior. Tank buster.
Up
Need
nice.
some purple.
Need purple. Cast purple on your melees. Getting knocked back from the middle. If you have a tether. Tether's too small.
Top DPS
Tether's
on
too small. Be out of the line of the knight. Knocked back from the center. Tether's too small. Do not be at 2.
Main tank. One warrior tank's going down.
Warrior tank's dead.
Yeah, back up.
Okay.
You died and came back up. Pop a new re-raiser, please.
Soldier at the west side.
I have gunner.
Gunner in the middle. Pay attention to the big flames. Watching the frogs go for a walk. Alpha and 1 is safe. Northeast
Careful.
is safe. Point towards the gunner at the center.
The tethers, so be careful.
Queen's gunner tank down.
Need a backup tank for gunner. Now you just get one backup tank to provoke and use your tank stance, please. Just tank it in the middle. Thank you. Tank buster. I'll need a replacement reflector. Great.
I've got a reflect.
Oh, okay.
Tanks, pick up your...
You got it.
Off tanks, pick up the turrets. Use your invuln when sniper shot is about to dissipate. Burn down the turrets. Turrets must die. Stop moving. Stop attacking. Don't do anything. Stop now. Okay, continue attacking. Another half circle. We're watching the clones. South is safe. South is safe. Point towards the gunner. Point towards the turret. Burn the soldier. Get into the center and pop your LB3s. Your healer LB3s. Healer LB3s now. Reflectors get ready. 4 spheres north and south. Benny Mirabelle, please.
If I can find them. Okay.
Stop attacking for a second. You can attack again. Second set of
Azalea,
spheres.
Feel free to.
Spheres are out. Reflectors, 4 spheres.
Oh.
You can just burn the wards if you want.
I'll get you.
It'll be reflected.
That was my bad, Azalea.
I don't know if you can get LB reflected. I've never seen that.
Apparently, it just happened. I think.
No, I
Or was it?
think they just happened to be standing in the wrong spot as they.
Yeah,
did.
Azalea
My
just
bad.
died to an orb.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 2 chests. Please make sure you pick up both of them and thank our duelist.
Thank you, Tam.
Yes, thank you, duelist.
Welcome.
Thank you, duelist, for getting your ultimate revenge.
Oh yeah, no that. I went hard on that boy.
I need remedial frog watching classes. Or clone watching classes.
Yeah.
I
I
end
should have.
up standing in the puddle a lot, even when I manage to get my thing turned the right way.
I decided it would be a great idea to go and hug the frog, because that can't have a problem, right?
Yeah, definitely not.
Like, North is safe! Oh hey, I'll just go stand next to this frog. Oh wait.
Right?
Are all the deaths resolved?
I believe so.
Okay.
B is all good.
Alright.
He's clear.
Welcome to Phantom. Phantom is all about memeing and being at the correct column. You can choose if you think Delta's going to be safe or Alpha's going to be safe.
I think this moist cat girl has the right call.
That is, do you know how bad cats smell after a bath? That just isn't fun.
Yeah, you're not supposed to bait them.
Exactly.
If they get something really nasty on them, they aren't supposed to lick up. Yeah, you are, but
Yeah,
otherwise,
that's
no.
fair.
I also have Banish, so
You do not want to be standing on the dark tile at the start of this fight.
Yep. Turn your tank stance off unless your name is Traffica.
Moist.
Yeah, just follow the group for Phantom. Countdown to 15. Classic Earthly Star.
Isn't that how Steelers got us killed?
Yes.
We should coordinate our.
Oh, I'm just glad someone brought
tracks.
Banish.
oh
We
yeah,
had a
bring
couple
Banish.
Banish users.
It is
Oh
D.
no.
Oh, is it not? No, it's not.
Alpha.
Oh, sick. Good call.
Alpha. Go to Alpha. We're taking our circle for a walk.
I'm pretty sure this circle is walking us.
No, it's just aggressively defining where we can exist.
Patriarchy.
Move to the 2. Do not run into the purple. Purple is bad. 1 is safe.
Excuse me, Talon, 120,000 DPS isn't enough.
3. Go to 2 column, 2 column. 2. 3. Go to the 1 column.
I mean, you're technically correct.
I will get... Modowin will get first Benny, first white.
Burn the reds. Heal the whites.
I'll just banish a red.
Kenar, you're so dumb.
I mean, he's not wrong either.
No, but it's funny.
I love it.
Illustrate works pretty well.
It does.
Damn it, we need to coordinate Chansha.
Yes, we do. We've been eating at each other, off of each other every time.
Yeah. At least for openers.
Well, someone
There's
just
only
call
4 of
first,
us.
and someone call...
Do not move forward unless you have perception. Okay, we have a perception user. Do not go past Traffica until you see pretty circles on the ground that you don't want to step in.
Don't auto brain, don't auto run.
Where are they? There's one.
Over
Auto
there.
brain implies brain is an option.
True.
You are now manually breathing.
You're thinking about your shoulders.
I mean, to be
No,
fair,
don't
sometimes
do
I
this to
do
me.
have to
I'll
remember
stop.
to breathe.
My tongue is in a weird position.
You're keenly aware of your toes right now.
God
Fuck you
dang it.
guys.
I deserve that.
I need you all to stop. You're gonna get me killed.
Hey, what was that quiz thing?
Nothing. There's nothing there.
Ultimath.
So we should. So Sullen is going to open with Chain Chat, basically.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll take second. No more Spellforge, right? Yeah. Okay. Great. Wonderful.
Correct.
Yeah, but you no longer need Steel Sting or Spellforge, so feel free to overwrite the slot.
I just put my party buff back on in that spot because that's what I take off for it, Devlin.
Yeah.
So I know we had a
Spellforge on the countdown.
We don't dispel this, just the final 2, right?
Yeah,
The
no dispel here.
Queen.
Queen
That's
is your
right.
only dispel, so you should probably keep it slotted if you can.
That's right.
If you don't have another one, if you have another one, keep dispel.
Then yeah.
Minotaurus also
Or
gets
sorry,
to
if
dispel
you
for
have
the
another
orbs.
one, you can get rid of it for
Yeah.
now. But if you don't have another one, maybe keep it.
Yes, please, if you are the tank for your party, slot in Ether Shield. If you're the only tank in your party, you must slot in Ether Shield.
Sorry, Lines F.
Welcome to Trinity Avowed. I need to be right back and go to use the bathroom, so if anyone wants to start explaining things, go ahead.
Or everyone
Now would
could
be a
just go
good time
pee.
for
Yeah, there's
everybody
like
pop huddle out if you're heading out.
40
I'm
people,
gonna use a bio.
48 people who might need to pee.
Get that shield. Get that shield. Oh, this is a good time for me, while everyone's peeing, to watch this video again.
And don't forget, if you're not doing the HUD layout, keep wiggling. Never stop wiggling. Infinite wiggles. Or shuffling. Shuffling also works. Devlin, no! But the not for drinking. At least not in the state you use them in. So I wouldn't want to filter them either. It wouldn't be worth it.
You could drink out of the toilet tank. That's clean.
I mean, it depends on how often you clean it.
Every day, I can't stop.
Well, then you have a really clean toilet tank.
Or really, really dirty something else that's just like attacking your bathroom. Is your bathroom covered in mold that just grows back every day?
Not in the toilet tank.
That is disturbing and worrying.
I mean, the ISS
We
has
all-
some serious. Like, apparently on space stations, it's really hard to stop like mold and shit from growing behind instrument panels, and that was like a huge problem on Mir. And so the ISS is like now, since it's now into like what, its 13th, 14th year or something like that. It's crazy old at this point. They're having a lot of trouble with that sort of stuff starting out now.
And this is why you get a different mold that eats that mold, and oh god, there's more mold now.
Yo, are y'all aware of the radiotropic fungus that lives in the Chernobyl nuclear reactor site? It's pretty crazy. It's like 98% melanin inside its cells, and it just, I mean, I'm making that number up a little bit, but it's like a preposterous amount of melanin, and it just like eats the energy of radiation, of like the what we would consider radioactivity, in the same way that like other things would photosynthesize. Does radiosynthesis.
We did find somebody's special interest, and that's awesome. You do you, buddy.
Oh, what I missed.
Life.
Maybe. I'm just kind of a font of random facts. That's the banner that I run, or the whatever it's called.
Do you have any random facts about Toe Jam?
Whoa.
And Earl?
In 2 minutes.
It's good with peanut butter.
And Earl? What's Earl?
That game
Who's
is
Earl?
awesome.
Just wiggle the toe jam, easy, just like how we're wiggling in game.
Oh god.
Hello, everybody.
Yay, welcome back.
Thank you. Has anyone ever done any explains yet, or just waiting on me?
No, not at all. Because
We just
thought
took a mass bathroom break.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably want to
I
do
feel
a
like-
set of ready checks real quick, just to make sure everyone's back before
We
you
also took
explain.
a science break.
I would call it the science break.
We learned that Kedar likes toe jam and peanut butter together.
Toe jam?
That's what he said.
It goes much
Other
better with
people like
ketchup.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Also, we talked about
because-
consuming toilet water.
You kind of missed a
That's
lot.
also gross, but
We also
How
talked
it's
about
hard to
mold on
stop.
space stations.
Yeah, mold on space stations.
why?
Because it's hard to keep it from growing behind the instrument panels.
And trying to
The
take
very-
them apart to clean them is probably going to be more difficult than it's
Just-
worth on a space station.
Just
Yeah.
send robots to space. Why you gotta send humans? What's going on?
Because
what
the
if the
robots aren't
robots
advanced
grow
enough.
mold?
We
Yeah, they would
100%
grow
have to
mold
send
too.
humans to space.
That's just fine.
It's almost like there are
Fine.
logistical problems. There are
I'm
always
not a-
logistical problems.
I'm not a robot scientist.
It's called a roboticist.
Okay, A, B, D, E, F, and C. F and C. Alright. Anyways. Welcome to TA. Trinity Avowed. Has a face for boobs.
We don't talk about it.
Can we remove the 3 marker while we do explanations so I can just like focus on the boss?
Trinity Avowed is all about personal responsibility mechanics. There are 3 types of phases: arrow, sword, and staff phases. I'm going to focus on the staff phases first. For the staff phase, we have every phase deals with the hot and cold mechanic. Staff phase is meteors. We're going to stack in the center. Most important part of the first meteor phase is a forced march. To resolve your hot and cold, you're going to force march yourself into the safe meteor. So pay attention to where you are force marching yourself. If you're going left, right, forward, or back, you're going to have to position yourself in such a way that you can move 2 tiles towards your safe meteor. Before meteors, all of each type of temperature. Find the one that works for you and doesn't get you killed. Second time we see staff phase, we will be dodging dive bombs at the that will be here. There will be clones at the edge of the arenas. They'll create lines that are bad. You will. God damn it. You won't have to worry about a forced march right for the second time, but you just have to walk to your meteor and make sure you are avoiding the line or the bad. For the next phase that we have to worry about, or the potential of the phases that we will see, is bow and arrow. Another forced march for the first time. We will be stacking up in the middle. You pay attention to your forced march. You will move. As a reminder, forced march moves us 2 tiles. Do not pop sprint for your forced march, or you will move 3 tiles, likely killing yourself. We will be in the middle. We will force march to the safe side. We will point out which side is bad. We will force march to the safe side. After we get to the safe side, we'll be greeted with a ladder mechanic. Same as DRN, except bigger and better. And the picture that I posted in Raid Chat shows at the top the 2 different configurations of ladder game. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 will end at different positions near our safe spots. So either memorize the diagrams, or you can trace with your mouse to figure out which arrow you need and where it's going to end up. And that's pretty much the first time you see it, it's very simple. The second time you see it, it will be fairly not so simple because we have to deal with Elemental Brand. Sorry, I forgot to talk about that for the meteors, but Elemental Brand is a brand new debuff exclusive to DRS. It comes in conjunction with hot and cold. How do I resolve that mechanic? I look at my Elemental Brand and I try to get myself to a temperature that cancels out my Elemental Brand. If I start out as 1 cold and I have 2 cold for my Elemental Brand, I'm going to need to get hit by 2 hot. Is that right? No, I have a 2 cold for my Elemental Brand. I'm at 1 cold for my temperature. That doesn't even make sense. What am I talking about?
That's good for swords.
It's very good for swords. Bad example. So the next good example would be if I'm at 1 hot for my temperature and my Elemental Brand is 2 cold. I need to get hit by 1 hot so that I'm at 2 hot, and it cancels out my 2 cold Elemental Brand. Basically, I had to figure out how many temperatures I need to cancel out my Elemental Brand, and I will be safe.
You will need to do math, and the Elemental Brand does not show up on your temperature gauge. Do not rely on that alone to survive.
Yes. We'll be paying attention to your debuff bar. But the fun thing for the second time we see the ladder game is Elemental Brand and a Force March. So to resolve that, you will need to be 2 tiles away from your safe square, and you will need to get Force March 2 tiles towards your safe square. And you have to position yourself in a direction depending on which type of Force March you have. Last mechanic to go over is Swords. Swords is Trinity Avowed is going to clone themselves 3 times, so there are 4 clones in the arena. Trinity Avowed will raise their swords at a particular direction, either left or right. This will create a safe spot on the arena. I don't have these markers anymore. Does anyone have the TA markers? Thank you. I'm prepared, I promise. So you will see the 1, 2, 3, and 4. One of those squares will be safe. Everything, one of those squares will, whatever the safe square is, diagonal of the safe square is always going to be death. So when we call it the safe square, do not be a diagonal of the safe square. A cardinal direction from the safe square will not be death, but it will help you resolve your hot and cold mechanic. What I like to do is I like to see my temperature, and then I go towards the temperature that the clone cleaving with the temperature that I need. So 1 is safe. I will go towards 4 to resolve my temperature. I will not go diagonal at all. Sword phase is pretty much the same for both phases except for Elemental Brand for the second phase. In that phase, you might have to get hit by 2 swords. So as I was trying to explain my example the last time, if I'm too cold, my Elemental Brand is too cold, I need to get hit by 2 swords. So 2 hot swords. Sword swings come out in 2 sets. So I would get hit by 1 too hot, find this, and then I would get hit by another 2 hot. Temperatures will change, so do not rely on being at the same spot to resolve your temperature. Wiggle check, and make sure you're alive and you're awake and you have water. Does anyone have any questions at all about these mechanics? I know it's a lot. A lot of this takes practice and experience, mostly. When you are ready, cross the purple line. Food check, re-raise check.
If you have more than 10 minutes on your food, you do not need to repop it. Otherwise, repop it.
You could always top it up to like 40 minutes. I need food too.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh yeah, so Ether Shield users, you're going to be using Ether Shield for the raid wides. Gloria Blajja. So when we call it out, use your Ether Shield so your parties don't die. You will be using Ether Shield from now on till the end of DRS, so do not reslot it. You must keep it on at all times. Our main tank is Traffica. If you are not Traffica, turn your tank stance off. But we'll start out with a stack buster with tanks, so tanks get ready to stack with Traffica when we call it out. Other than that, I'm going to do a countdown of 20 seconds. We'll get started. Good luck. Stack buster with tanks. Okay. Next is raid wide Ether Shields. This is Mercy. Is this bow or yeah? Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. Hey, Get away. It's a point blank around the boss. Point blank around the boss. After this, be in front of the boss. In front of the boss. Starting out with swords. Okay, will disappear in about 15 seconds. Check your temperature. Find the safe spot. Safe spot is 3. Rip. Safe spot's 2. Do not be diagonal 2. Raid wide, ether shields. Behind the boss. Behind the boss. We're gonna get a quick march. Pay attention to your position. Attack stack buster. We're gonna march to the safe side. March towards Delta. Marching towards Delta.
Healers, if they pop, rescue them. Rescue them if they pop.
Yep. Check your temperature.
Great fucking job, healers.
We're gonna check our ladder game. Make sure to be in the safe square. Raid wide, ether shields. Next is a point blank around the boss. Be away. We'll be stacking in the middle. Check your temperature. Check your quick march. Stacking in the middle, and we're marching towards our safe meteor. Find your meteor and march towards it.
May tank that.
It's on me.
I'm back up. I'll look after.
Yep.
Their shield?
Eat their shields. Right wide.
You died and came back, use a re-raiser.
Get in front of the boss. In front of the boss.
Pointing towards.
Swords 2.0 with Hot and Cold and Elemental brand. Might have to get hit by 2. Check your temperature, check your brand. 4 is safe.
He was not. Three.
3 is safe. If you're diagonal 3, you're dead. If you're at 1, you're dead. Great wide, ether shields. Get behind the boss. There are dive bombs, and we're walking to the safe side. Pop sprint, watch the dive bombs.
Diagonal.
Move towards Bravo. Bravo is safe. Check your temperature. Check your brands. Check your quick march. You're going to be quick marching 2 tiles to your safe spot. You might not have to get hit by anything. If you
Left side higher.
trace the blank spot if you need.
Can you tank that?
Got it.
Okay. Raid wide, tanks towards the wall. If you have healer LB, use it now in the middle. Point blank around the boss.
That'd be bringing back middle.
Away from the boss. I think we probably have enough time to burn the boss. Check your temperature, check your brand. Fastest kill we've had on TA yet.
Nice.
Is anyone dead?
Make sure to pick up your treasure chest.
We could LB 3 times.
If this is your first kill, head to the south. We're gonna go hang out with the trap.
I just want to do it. It's not my first time, but
How dare you?
it's fun.
If you are new, do not go into Queen. It will get us all killed. Just wait for us to continue to the correct area.
Hug this purple trap. Give it a nice and move into it. Oh.
Woo!
And start running north.
God, Svengor's a big boy compared to us. He could literally, like, eat us for a snack.
I already had dinner.
I mean,
Good.
dessert.
Big traps ahead, right? Many trap.
I can't even jump as tall as Svengor is. Traffica, the one above your head, is so tiny too.
I can percept. I will be our perceptor.
How you get this door to open?
I don't know.
You just walk through the bar. Only one
You
person.
just walk forward, F.
Yep.
Oh,
Do
is
not
it
go
just a
forward.
mini person has to do it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause the bars
There
are
are
wide enough.
traps. Traps.
trap.
Be careful.
Yeah, do not auto brain again. Boomy is auto braining.
Okay.
There's 3 traps in here, and I think 1 on the bridge.
I think there's only 2.
Oh yeah, 3 total with 1 on the bridge. Yeah.
Careful,
the
more
perceptor
traps.
is tiny.
Careful. Okay.
No, V, that was close.
That wasn't even close.
That one spot is basically a murder hole on Eliminate sometimes. It's fun. It's a fun meme.
I need dispellers on Delta. I need reflectors on Bravo. Dispellers and reflectors, you will be on the inner ring. For everyone who doesn't know, there are two ring pictures on the ground. Those will be the safe spots when the Minotaur disappears at 70% and starts his little dance. You have time to get to the safe spots, but once you see purple, the purple is bad and it will murder you, so do not stand in the purple. For dispellers and reflectors, you will be on the inner ring, the one closest to the Minotaur. There will be earth orbs and fire orbs. Earth orbs will be dispelled and bonked for 1 damage to murder it. Fire orbs will be reflected by our reflectors. If you are not a reflector and you're next to a fire orb, you will die. So do not be next to a fire orb. For our tanks, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. North, east, south, and west. Can I get some support tanks for these? For us, thank you. I need a support tank for cardinal direction 1, north.
Yeah, I need a explode.
Are they just a backup tank?
They're gonna
They're-
drop traps for me.
Yeah. So when we go into add phase, the boss will cast something called entrapment. It'll be yellow question marks. In the outer ring, you do not want to be in the yellow area, or you will get a stack. After the yellow area disappears, there will be 1 trap in each quadrant: northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Our backup support tanks will be using their invulns and popping those traps so that our ad tanks can continue kiting the ads around the arena. Ad tanks, you will pick up a Minotaur ad respective to your direction. So I am the east tank. When I will preemptively put myself to the east side of this outer circle over here. I will turn my tank stance on. I will use my ranged enmity attacks. I will, once I have the ad on my person, I will take it for a walk clockwise. It walks fairly slowly, so I have plenty of time just to slowly move it down around the arena. Everybody else who is not having any rolls will be DPSing down the ads. For that purpose, we will be saving our bursts for the ads when they spawn. Do not use them on the Minotaur main boss, because we want to kill the ads as soon as possible. For everyone else, make sure you're south starting out. That will be the safe spot. Or you'll be south of the outer ring where 3 is. You're going to hang out there for the entrapment. Once you see that all the traps have been found or popped, then you can freely move around your circle to go and DPS down the ads. You don't have to stay at 3, you can move around. Just don't go into the purple, but also you want to be sure that you are close to a notch for a couple of the mechanics. One of the mechanics is Fateful Words. It'll show up as a debuff on your debuff bar. After the debuff goes out, you have 5 seconds or so to get into a notch. Which side of the notch you will go to depends on what debuff you have. There's a pushback and a pull in. Pushback has a picture of a little man looking like he gets pushed back. So you want to be towards the Minotaur for the pushback. For the pull in, which looks like a Minotaur eating spaghetti. I mean, I don't really know what it looks like, but that's just what we're going to call it. You're going to want to be at the south notch, so you get pushed towards the boss. If you're not in a notch for this mechanic, you will get pushed into the bad and you will die. So make sure that you are in a notch at the correct side to get pushed back or pulled towards.
Yeah, and don't be on the edge of a notch. Be like where I'm standing here jumping. Be like there, or on the opposite side. Don't be here because you have a good chance of dying if you're on the edge of the notch.
Yeah. And do not camp a notch either. There will be circle AoEs going out on people that will make the notch not safe. You don't want to do that. Also, there's a line of purple lightning that will be going through the rings. When you see that going out, you want to be in a notch where you will get hit. Does anybody have any questions? You came as Paladin to help out with Green. What are you talking about? The true invuln for Queen is
I
really
believe you're ready for some smashing.
Mushing.
Okay. I think everyone has a good idea what they're doing. Reminder for tank positions 1, 2, 3, and 4. North, east, south, and west. Make sure your support tank knows where they're going. And yeah, Traffica will be our main tank. Everyone across the purple line once they're ready. And we will begin. If a Minotaur ad tank dies, let us know. We'll try our best to solve it. Okay, countdown to 15.
Also, make sure you know where your Surecast or arm's length button is.
Yep, and double make sure not to burst until ads.
Yes. Tank Buster at Traffica. Well, the raid wide first, but you know. No, that is Tank Buster. What am I talking about? After 1 GCD from the Lord, hop your knockback invulns. 3 whacks. 1, 2, 3. Tanks, get ready to pick up your ads. Tank stance on. Reflectors and dispellers in the middle. Take your ads for a walk. DPS the ads down. Do not be in the yellow. There are traps. Be careful. Wait for the traps to explode. Then you can move around freely.
Buffs are resolved.
Okay, everything should be safe. Burn down the ads, and I didn't call that. Oops. Getting your notch.
Tank 1's going down.
Okay. Just need a tank for that last monk, please. It's 1 tank.
I'm running. Ah!
I'm back up.
I'm glad you pulled that off me a little bit, Leona.
Watch your debuffs. You
We'll
have
resolve later.
Yep, it'll resolve later. Be in a notch. Be inside your notch. Either near or far. Inside a notch.
Respect the balls.
Respect the balls.
Very nice. Bolts out. Take them out.
Get all the way out.
Get out. All the way out. 20 alms out. Bolts
him out.
out. Bolts out once more. Get towards the boss. Okay, get away from that.
Who is
Away
safe?
from that. There are kernels going out. Now
Okay.
go towards the boss. Three thwacks.
Get away from the main tank.
Knockback. AoE's next. Bolts are coming out. Those will be to the edges if he doesn't die.
Grab
He
the
should
bolt
die.
we just spent.
Exactly. Him or us.
Alright, do not go forward until all deaths are resolved.
Armors.
Okay. Solomon,
Do
which
not
one are you
spawn
getting?
Queen.
Focusing on Crow. Looks like we had a couple of people who weren't ready.
Oh, I see.
I'll see if you guys can get him before I pop mine.
Yep. I got 9, so don't be afraid to wait.
Okay.
Although if you want to grab one of the other ones, then that's fine too, since they're on a timer still.
We were ready. I think I just got pushed back into the bad and died.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright, I'm working on Pjark.
Side by one.
Nope. Reor got good. Got res. Got
Missed.
good.
There we go.
That was good. Mata.
Deaths appear to be resolved. B is clear.
Yeah, I've been lucky.
What?
Yeah, that was.
There's just one more. Well, no, one.
We still have one dead.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
dodged 20 of mine.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't see him.
If
jeez.
anyone still
I didn't
has it
see him
out,
either.
James is back.
If you
Standing
have
on him.
Queen, we've been getting hit by enrage, so if you have arises as a healer, feel free to rise people during the fight as opposed to waiting to LV, just
Yeah,
because all the DPS we can get will help. So
I will combat Arise as best as I can, at least for my
yeah,
own
it's.
party.
I mean, obviously, just if only if you're comfortable, but anything will help. So
I brought 9 for a reason.
Make sure to pick up your chest. That is your body piece.
I got you, Gems.
and if you died, please pop a re-raiser.
And let's head towards Queen.
Yeah, Aruna, yesterday yours was fucking horrible.
Yeah, we had a couple of... Sometimes you just get unlucky, and sometimes you just burn all 9 of your Arises on one person who just won't get up. And then you watch them disconnect, and then you feel like you're a failure.
I think one time I dodged like 17 of them or so in with V. I think V was trying to raise me that one time. I'm not sure.
Ooh, I almost auto ran. That would have been bad.
Oh god, don't do that.
Auto
don't do that.
brain! Auto brain! Do not auto
Can we
brain.
do a quick shell check on people, by the way?
Yeah.
Hello, doggy.
Can you
Yeah,
shell
because
hang out on the bridge?
you're gonna be getting rid of that sucker.
Yeah. Does
Yes.
anyone have re-raise action that they can give out
I
to
do.
people?
Give one to her. But
I will take one if you have
Yeah,
one
I got
extra,
one.
but don't worry about it. If not,
all I had.
B is reflect again.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Got it.
Aren't you main tanking Traffica? How are you 3 as well?
So the memory on tanks is that true invuln tanks take 2 cleansing flashes invuln, and then the next tank takes it in sequence. This is to avoid getting murked. It's basically disrespecting mechanics.
Yeah.
D is ban. D is dispel.
Okay.
B
Just double
is
checking.
reflect, I believe. Although if Highlander says something different.
D is dispel, yeah, B is reflect, correct.
Okay, just making sure because I always pack light curtains.
I
but,
mean, if D wasn't dispel, like what?
I would be confused too.
Yeah.
Can I get a 4th tank just to take over after Traffica?
In case one of
Moist
us dies.
aggro. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
moist. Cool.
Okay, last call for Shell. I'm gonna swap that.
The music, though.
Pudding needs it.
Content.
Tab
The music is killing me.
Where?
in our group.
If you have Shell, step over the purple
And
line.
Talon.
I'm good. I don't need reflect.
Okay, so let's start off with lightning orbs, which is going to be the thing that probably kills most people. When the gauge on Queen gets all the way to full, we'll call it out before lightning orbs go out, but there will be orbs around the Queen, around the arena, that unless you are reflecting and get away from a lightning orb, if you are a reflector, get toward the lightning orb and make sure you have reflect on. That being said, if you bring an extra light curtain or 2, you can also disrespect this mechanic. You can just pop reflect once the orbs come out, and you will not die to it.
I was thinking it was it. Only got 1 light curtain.
Perfect. If you don't know what you're doing, you can pop the light curtain and get a feel for the mechanic. But we're basically going to tell you to get away from a lightning orb. We're going to tell reflectors to pop the reflect and go to a lightning orb. They'll kill it, they'll create a safe spot, and we will be A-okay. Dispellers, you will be dispelling the Queen. The Queen will have 4 buffs up. All 4 must be dispelled, or we will die. So make sure that you are dispelling like crazy until the buffs are gone. Correct, Threaded. The 1, 2, 3 tanks will just be using their true invulns. I will use mine first. Just as the first cleansing flash goes out, I'll invincible. I'll take 2 slashes, and then Mahjong will take over. So, biggest mechanic, one of the big mechanics we have to worry about tonight is called Super Chess. Queen is going to hit the Queen's hitbox, will disappear. She will go to the middle. She'll spawn 4 knights around the arena. It'll look like a chessboard. And the way that we do this mechanic is we are going to be looking towards the safe spot. There will be a safe spot either north or south. We'll start away from the safe spot. We will call out if back or wall is safe, or both is safe, or neither are safe. But our movement for this mechanic will be going to our right and then down, depending on which column is safe. So for instance, if back is safe and wall is not safe, we will call out, we will start calling calls out at, what is it, Charlie. 5s will be at Charlie. 6s will be to the left of Charlie. 7s will be to the left of 6s. Same idea, but wall is safe. Back is not safe, so we will be up here. 5s will be to the left of Bravo. 6s at Delta. 7s to the left of Delta. How do you know if you have 5, 6, or 7? You're going to do some math. You're going to look at your debuffs. It'll be Roman numerals.
It is. You got it. It's like
I got it.
I feel your exhaustion.
We can do this.
You'll add them up together, and you will move that many spaces. If you move too far, you will get doomed. So if you see a little marker above your head, you're about to die. So go back 1 space.
let me throw something in there. The movement is broken up into 2 different phases, so you'll have like one debuff will have less time than the other. That's how many spaces you'll move. Plus, it'll be the same icon over your head from Delubrum normal. Just so don't try to run all 7 spaces if you're a 7 or 5, etc. So, sorry, I'm good.
You're good. You're great.
Yeah.
You're great.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I will call out just if back is safe or not. Do I have a wall is safe or not person?
I'll help you.
Okay, thank you, Jessica.
The last thing I was going to add, if I may.
Sure.
If for some reason you are going to die because you miscounted your first mark and you end up not making, and always die in the safe zone at the very last part of it. If you die outside the safe zone, there's a specific mechanic where if you get re-raised, you will die anyways. It hits just in just in the right cadence to put you down again. So re-raiser will not save you unless you were in the safe zone.
We have some relentless play mechanics. They're very simple. We're just going to get to the safe side of the arena and resolve them accordingly. The one mechanic that we kind of have to be looking out for is a cursed pattern for relentless play. It'll be the second relentless play. It'll be a knockback from the center, similar to Queen's Guard, where the knight will run through the arena and explode where he ends. The queen will be cleaving half of the arena at this time. I posted a picture in Raid Chat, but basically what we need to do, according to this picture, is we need to get knocked back and we need to run it towards the small tiny sliver of safe spot next to Delta in this picture. So I will try my best to call out where the safe spot is. I'll either save 1, 2, 3, or 4, or Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, depending on what we see. Moist cat girl, please, no. I can't see that for the 3rd time. But it's good practice. Yeah, the white space is safe in that picture, correct.
Wouldn't you only see the curse? Everything is curse.
No. Other than that, I don't think there's very much else to explain. Just make sure to pay attention to the lightning orbs. They're really hard to see. They're purple. Yeah, just... I don't know. I think they have hitboxes, so you can look for the names of the lightning orbs as well.
Do they just spawn anywhere?
They'll spawn, like, kind of a... They can spawn inside the queen's hitbox in the middle.
Okay.
Or, like, enter cards of the queen in the middle.
Yeah, so the lightning orb center can either spawn at 3, Delta, Alpha, or... What is that? 2? 2. So... it's inside her. Forgive me.
No worries.
You're just jealous.
I'm going to change the Delta and the Bravo markers just so there's...
Hold on, I have something saved for that. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Alright,
Well,
got that. Does anyone have any questions at all?
Yeah, are we gonna kill this?
Yes. We will kill it.
We will kill it, I believe.
Us
If
all
you
the
didn't see it,
dispellers are dead
you
at
didn't see it,
once.
check food, by the way.
Yeah, food check, re-raise check, wallet check, keys
Be
check.
good check.
Inhaler check.
Okay, I will
The
be
don't
main
panic
checking
check,
first.
the most important check of all. Don't
Shit,
panic.
I have no pots. I'm fucked.
Actually,
Imagine not
can we
having
put
pots.
a safety Dorito on you?
Okay.
Where's our safety Dorito?
On
Or
who?
researching.
Or V, can we put a safety Dorito on you?
Not me.
Would you mind?
For V?
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
thank you.
Oh,
This
there's
is
a
only
quick
for
wiggle
normal
check?
chests.
That's it.
For super chests, you're still on your own.
Oh, I'm the normal chest Dorito.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's play.
Thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight. 3rd night in a row. Good luck.
We can do this, guys. You got it.
Dude, the music is hyping me up right now.
It did hit that part of the song just right.
Red White Ether Shield. Alright, normal chest time. Or murder chest, what do you call it?
Middle row is not safe, and north row is not safe. A column is not safe.
Safe. We're going north. 3 is... Nope. 2 is safe. 2 is
Middle
safe.
is safe.
Get away from 2, away from 2. So,
Someone's dead. Get it off me.
oh, got you. Take Buster. Okay, need a vote.
Aether shield.
Okay, super chest time.
Pick your numbers.
Save square is south.
Wall is safe.
Back is safe.
6 is in the corner. 7's on 3. 5's
on
on. 5's on 4.
4. Yep. 5's to 4.
5 4. 6 corner. 7 3. Do not move too far.
Walk down the 4 column. Do not overrun the debuff on your head.
Run towards the safe spot. Doesn't matter where you are.
Oh, I fucked up.
It's okay. Just die in the safe. The healer dies or shield dies, let me know. I will sack them.
Aether shield.
Lightning orbs are coming out. Please be careful, watch them out.
Get away from center if you can't see anything from obvious islands.
Reflect Bravo, reflect Bravo. If you're not a reflector, get away from Bravo. Inside Bravo.
Inside.
Let's play. We have a Mustadio mechanic. Finding the safe side and pointing towards the gunner. You're next to 4 and 3.
Wind is tether.
Tethers to win. South is safe. Tethers. Point towards gunner.
There's in the northeast. Northwest, sorry.
Point towards the turret.
Oh, I got lucky with that one. Forgot about the turrets.
Tank Buster.
We're ahead of schedule. Keep going, guys. We got this.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this is room cleaves. Please be careful. Pay attention. Watch where the knight is coming.
It'll be shield, so knock back.
It's always knockback.
I mean,
Knock back to the center. Watch the queen. Get knocked towards 4. Get knocked towards 4. Knocked towards 4. Watch the... Okay.
Small safe spot on.
Watch the Dorito. Go to the Dorito. Go to the Dorito. Very nice.
Aether shields.
Save big burst and she'll be disappearing again soon.
Safe spot is south. Back is
All is
safe.
safe. 6 on the corners, 7's on 3. 5's on
4 again.
4, yeah.
5 on 4. 6 in corner. 7 on 3.
Some nice patterns for once. Go along the wall, by the way. Make sure you're doing that.
Do not overrun your debuff.
And in the safe spot.
Healer LB3 from the middle if you have it.
Potions are up.
Nope.
Stack up nice and tight. Getting away from the knight at the safe spot. Move north through the queen, north. And dodging normal turrets. Lightning orbs. Get away from lightning orbs unless you're reflecting. 1 is reflecting. Reflecting 1.
Move into 1. Move into 1. Into 1.
Move into a
one.
sphere.
Aether shields.
And burn the boss.
I'm sorry, Obi.
Yeah, there's a small spot. You got it.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Tile points. Holy shit.
Oh,
Got bodies, so let's pick them up. But also, congrats on your cutscenes and your doggos.
Oh my god, that's so many.
Good work, everyone.
oh. I don't care.
Congratulations, you guys.
Oh, good. 630,000 metal. It couldn't give us 20, 20 mil or anything. Woo! Remember, we're doing a picture on our Cerberus, and then we're doing a picture on our Bosja mounts too. Since
Also, picture at the tree. Don't leave. Go
By the tree
picture at the
first,
tree.
yeah.
Yep.
Is anyone dead or is everyone up?
I mean, I'm watching a cutscene, so.
I believe
don't s-
everyone is still alive. We
I
had
don't
one
see anyone
dead
dead.
who got picked up.
Okay.
And no,
I-
Misha is not a dead person. Leave her
I
on the
got
ground.
like 3 people
think
up with
this
the
one's
rises
dead.
during that. I think that's a really good tip, by the way, because we haven't been saying that. But if you have extra rises in this fight, we should definitely be using them before LB3 comes up, because that helped get more people up and more DPS.
Yeah.
Though
Combat-
Aruna still took fucking 15 to get up.
Combat arises are the best thing. And I've still got 6 more runs before I get a full set. What a shame.
I also,
Oh shit.
Wait,
This
is
is
getting
Oh,
the
yeah,
box
that's
of
pretty
Orderly when the secret's rare?
course. The
Box from Queens is guaranteed.
Oh,
Box from anything else is not.
From the Queen, though, it is... From the Queen box, it's basically a random out of any of the possible 5 pieces. The chest from before that drop the plates can very rarely give you a full token.
How rare is the minion?
It's always... I think
Yeah,
it's
so
always-
a 10k on the market board, if that's what you're asking.
Congrats, you guys. It's a bummer that I couldn't be in there with you guys.
We can get next week. We've done once, we can do it again.
We're still going. So
We're not stopping.
Yeah, there's an achievement for 10 clears. I got to get that too.
Damn
right.
I saved an excellence for that last portion, so hey, that worked out.
Nice.
You did overdone. I mean, you were the duelist, but you still pulled 77k. So
I was reserving the excellence I had solely to make sure we to try to push this.
When you guys say you're going, you're not. You don't mean you're going again right now after.
No, it means
that
they're still going to keep running.
Next week, yeah.
Just checking.
We'll be back.
I might consider hosting again, but I'll see how it goes. But for now, very well done, Highlander.
I watched
you, everyone.
Thank you for helping us.
Thank you, Highlander.
I watched most of the fight, so I at least know what's.